After many weeks of trying to get this done, between doctor appointments and rainstorms and too much wind and not enough time, I finally got the fire started. It rained yesterday, rained really hard, so everything's kind of damp, but it's going good enough now that it's drying things out and getting it going. It's been an interesting time. Trying to get this cluttered up mess taken care of. I've cut up a bunch of angle iron today and yesterday. I've got a rack and a half stacked there, and I've got a full rack stacked over by the workshop. So I'm doing pretty good on wood. The stick bundling method, it's not the best. It's working, but not like I want it to. Just gonna be a matter of pecking away at it little bit by little bit. And my neighbor gets all excited because the dog barks, and the bark echoes off the building next door, and then the dog barks in response to that, and then the dog barks again, and just constant. Between that and the maniacs over there on the other side of the fence, they're all just kids. That's what they do. They seem to be having fun, and I'm happy that they are. But they are noisy. But they'll be inside in a minute. And their playground is on the far side of the building, so they don't bother a whole lot. They just get excited because they're kids. I found something that's supposed to take care of yellow jackets. And I have a whole bunch of them in this hill of dirt. They like that fresh dirt and easy to dig into. And they've built a nest over there in the tractor shed. But let's see, Saturday night, today's Monday. Saturday night I was going through the internet and found a website, and I have to look it up. I'll put a link to it in the description. A guy who's a professional pest exterminator. And he told me, well, he told everybody about this nifty bait trap. It's apple juice and boric acid. Take a little bit of boric acid powder, like a couple of tablespoons, and mix it into a gallon of apple juice. Then you put it in the bottom of a pop can, put a stick in through the opening on the pop can so that the yellow jackets and hornets and wasps can climb down that stick. And they'll walk down the stick, get some of that apple juice, which they love, and they'll take it back to the nest to feed it to their wonderful queen, whom they also love. Well, boric acid is a really good poison, and evidently they don't notice it in the apple juice. And it's supposed to clear out everything within a half a mile of the nest, or a half a mile of the bait trap, because they'll fly that far hunting. And since I've got 2 nests now, I want to make sure to get everybody so that they're not in some place that I'm trying to move stuff out of, because I've been stung twice so far this year, trying to get things out of the tractor shed. Not working. The nice thing about it is it doesn't bother bees. Now, he said it doesn't bother bees. I'm taking him at his word. He's a professional. My neighbors have bees for their garden. They've got a beehive over there. Their bees don't bother anybody. I've never seen a bee over here. They've got gardens and the bees are happy there, pollinating their gardens. Everything seems to be working well, and I don't want to disturb the bee nests, beehives. So, seems like setting a trap for them and having them take them home, because the problem with yellow jackets, that hill is full of the hive. I don't know where it goes to. I don't know how it comes out. I know it's about a foot under the surface. They dig down and then they dig over so that the rain doesn't go in. They dig down about 10 inches, then about halfway up the hole, they dig sideways so that there's a, what do they call those? Cistern. And the water comes in the hole and goes into the cistern and drains into the ground. Doesn't flood out their nest. Got to be pretty good for a little yellow bug figuring that out. So the hole may be a foot, it may be 10 feet. I've had them as far as 10 feet away. And you have to, the only way I've found to get rid of them on the flat ground, which seems to work pretty well, is go to the place that they're coming up out of, pour some gasoline on it, start a small fire, and while the fire is burning, you dig. You keep adding gasoline or kerosene is better. Kerosene doesn't get quite as volatile. But you just keep the fire going and you dig it following the hole. So as they come out of the hole trying to get to whoever's causing a problem, they go through the fire and die. You eventually get to the nest, you pour some kerosene on the nest and let the nest burn. And then you dig around the nest to make sure there isn't anything else off to the side of it. Depends on how long they've been there. And that takes care of the nest. That's worked for me at least 3 times. But on this one, I can't get on top of that hill. The sides are too steep. And I don't want to lose my balance and fall down with a bunch of yellow jackets flying around me. So the bait trap seems like the way to go with this one. And the tractor shed, there's a whole pile of stuff in there. And I don't want to go in there and start moving stuff around, because that's when you disturb the nest and they swarm you. And yellow jacket stings hurt, but they don't really cause a big problem for me. But I've never had more than 2 at a time. People have been stung multiple times, 25, 30, more than that. And that can be very serious. And I don't want to have any serious problems. So I'm going to keep burning this fire. And I forgot to tell you about the boric acid. Boric acid used to be common as dirt. I mean, everybody had it. It was a cleaning agent and pest control. And it was used in all kinds of things. They still sell it, but you have to buy it in suppository form if you want to get it from Walgreens, because that's how they sell it. They don't sell the bottles anymore. Tractor Supply used to have it for insecticide, but then they stopped selling it. There's a kind of roach control that's got boric acid in it, but you can't buy that anywhere in town. I went yesterday looking. So I went on Amazon and I found a half-pound bag, and since I only need 2 tablespoons per gallon, and then I have to put about a 1/2 inch in the bottom of a pop can, I'm not going to need a whole lot of boric acid. So I'll have boric acid for as long as I need boric acid. At least I hope. I don't want to have a yellow jacket problem forever. But we'll work with this thing that I've got going and see if I can't get the yellow jackets to leave, go find someplace out in the woods to live where they're not bothering me or anybody else. Well, that's enough yapping for one day. If you have any suggestions for new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.